Welcome back to the sanctuary of the untold, the archive of hidden motives, and the only place on the digital landscape where we do not simply consume the news, we decode the silence that follows the flashbulbs. You are watching Mr. Magazine. As the world erupted in the fireworks and celebrations of 2025, while most were looking at the sky, we were looking at the shadows. The transition from one year to the next is often a time for resolutions and fresh starts, but in the volatile world of Turkish celebrity culture, it is also a time for radical, sometimes heart-wrenching pivots. Today, we are opening a dossier that has sent shockwaves from the Bosphorus to the heart of Europe. We are talking about a story of a broken promise, a shattered engagement, and a secret flight into the winter mist. At the center of this storm stand Hazal Subaşı and Erkan Meriç. Just as the clock struck midnight, a narrative began to emerge, not of a simple holiday, but of a profound and controversial romantic shift. Is this a case of a fated love finally finding its moment, or is it a rebound story written in the ruins of a longtime fiancé's heart? Before we cross the continent and step into the secluded hotels of Europe to uncover the truth, I must ask you to solidify your alliance with us. If you value depth over drama, destroy that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a revelation. And for the true connoisseurs of celebrity analysis, those of you who wish to become the patrons of independent journalism, that join button is waiting for your pledge. Your support is the heartbeat of Mr. Magazine. Don't forget to like this video right now to help the algorithm find every truth seeker. Are you ready? Let us travel into the cold light of a new year. The story began with a series of digital breadcrumbs. In the modern age, a secret is rarely kept behind locked doors, it is hidden in plain sight, tucked into the metadata of our social media feeds. As 2024 faded into 2025, the eagle-eyed followers of Hazal Subaşı and Erkan Meriç began to notice a haunting similarity in their digital footprints. They were both in Europe, that much was clear. But as the posts continued, the coincidences became statistically impossible to ignore. The same cobblestone streets, the same specific quality of twilight, the same arrangements of silver and crystal on a dinner table. While they meticulously avoided tagging one another, a deliberate act of digital distancing, the lighting, the background architecture, and the timing of their posts created a mirror image. Psychologically, this is known as the soft launch of a relationship, a way to test the waters of public opinion without fully committing to a declaration. But why the secrecy? Why would two beautiful, successful stars feel the need to hide a New Year's celebration? The answer, as it often does, lies in the wreckage of the past. For Erkan Meriç, this trip was not just a holiday, it was a getaway from a life he had just dismantled. The most explosive element of this narrative is not the potential romance itself, but the timing of its emergence. According to sources deep within the inner circles of the industry, Erkan Meriç did not simply go on vacation, he escaped. Rumors suggest that only days, perhaps even hours, before boarding that plane, the actor broke off his longtime engagement with his fiancée. This was not a casual breakup. This was a long-time commitment, a bond that was supposed to lead to the altar. For such a foundation to be abandoned so abruptly, especially right before the new year, suggests a tectonic shift in Meriç's emotional landscape. In the corridors of the tabloid world, the question is being whispered. Did he leave because the relationship was dead, or did he leave because a new life was calling his name in the form of Hazal Subaşı? The cruelty of the timing cannot be overstated. While one woman was likely processing the end of a future she had envisioned, the man who promised it to her was reportedly explored the romantic vistas of a European capital with another. This creates a moral complexity that the fans are currently struggling to navigate. Is Erkan a man finally following his heart, or is he a man fleeing responsibility? The prolonged silence he maintained after the split, immediately followed by this international voyage, points to a man who had closed the chapter long before he informed the rest of the world. The couple's behavior during this trip reveals a high level of strategic planning. They did not choose the glittering, tourist-heavy centers of London or Paris where they would be recognized by the thousands of Turkish citizens who flocked to Europe for the holidays. Instead, they reportedly sought out secluded, quiet locations, far from the prying eyes of the masses. This was a deliberate act of secrecy. They were seen, or rather, heard of, at quiet, high-end restaurants where the atmosphere is defined by its discretion. They explored the city during the day like ghosts, avoiding the landmarks where a cell phone camera might capture them together. This level of caution suggests that they are fully aware of the optics of their situation. They know that a photo of them together, so soon after Erkan's engagement ended, would be a PR catastrophe. They are attempting to control the narrative by giving us only fragments, a teacup here, a blurred skyline there. They are building a fortress of privacy, trying to allow their surprise romance to breathe before it is subjected to the suffocating pressure of public judgment. I want to pause here and ask you, the discerning audience of Mr. Magazine, do you believe in the rebound theory? Can a love that starts in the immediate aftermath of a broken engagement ever truly be stable? Or is this a case of two people who have been waiting for the right moment to finally be together? I am incredibly curious to hear your psychological theories. Please, share your thoughts in the comments below. While Erkan Meriç is seen as the man in transition, Hazal Subaşı appears to be the picture of serene self-assurance. For months, the actress had been vocal about her need to rest her soul after a grueling work schedule. Her decision to travel was framed as a personal retreat, a way to find peace before the demands of 2025 took hold. However, her demeanor in her recent posts tells a story of more than just rest. Fans have noted an energetic and happy aura surrounding her. She looks like a woman who is not just resting, but thriving. Her inner circle claims she is open to new experiences, both professionally and personally. There is a fascinating contrast here. Erkan is the man escaping a past, while Hazal is the woman embracing a future. She seems unbothered by the rumors, choosing to ignore the speculation while continuing to post images that indirectly confirm her presence at Erkan's side. This calmness is her shield. By not denying the claims, she is essentially allowing the public to get used to the idea of Hazal and Erkan without ever having to confirm it herself. It is a masterclass in modern celebrity poise. In the world of celebrity gossip, often the loudest voices are the ones that don't speak at all. While the protagonists remain silent, their social circles have been far more expressive. The comment sections of their secretly similar posts have become a battleground of interpretation. Close friends, the people who actually know the truth, have been leaving heart and star emojis. In the shorthand of 2025 social media, this is a silent approval. It is a way for the inner circle to say, "We see you, and we are happy for you," without violating the couple's privacy. The fact that neither Hazal nor Erkan has deleted these comments, but has instead chosen to ignore them with a knowing wink, is the closest thing we have to a confirmation. Gossip columnists believe this is a coordinated effort. The friends are the advance guard, preparing the audience for the eventual reveal. If the fans see the friends supporting the union, they are more likely to accept it when the official statement finally arrives. It is a psychological grooming of the public, turning a potential scandal into a celebrated romance. We are diving deep into the architecture of a secret romance today. If you are enjoying this level of analysis, please remember that you can support the channel directly. By clicking the Join button, you become a producer of this content, ensuring that we can continue to bring you these high-quality narratives. And of course, checking that you are subscribed helps our community grow stronger every day. The question now is, what happens when the plane lands at Istanbul airport? The European bubble is about to burst. The secluded restaurants and private hotels will be replaced by the harsh reality of the Turkish tabloids and the awaiting cameras. There is intense speculation about whether they will attempt to leave the airport separately or if they will finally choose to walk out together, signaling the start of their surprise 2025 romance. A possible encounter at the airport, or even a brief, enigmatic statement, could change the course of their careers. Erkan Meriç is reportedly ready for a radical change. He has closed the chapter on the past and is looking to start 2025 with a clean slate. But a clean slate is hard to find when you have a longtime fiancé in your rearview mirror. The way he handles the press in the coming days will define his public image for the rest of the year. Will he be the villain of a broken heart, or the hero of a new love? As we analyze the posts one last time, the similarity in table arrangements, the matching lighting of a European sunset, the shared background details, it becomes clear that this was not a chance encounter. This was a planned recovery. Hazal Subaşı and Erkan Meriç have managed to do what few stars can. They have kept the world guessing while providing just enough evidence to keep the conversation alive. This image of happiness they are projecting is a powerful tool. It suggests that despite the controversy, they have found something worth protecting. Their 2025 is starting not with a project, but with a person. Whether this leads to a long-term partnership or remains a winter fling, it has already become the most talked-about headline of the new year. They have successfully hijacked the news cycle, turning a private vacation into a public obsession. As we close the dossier on Hazal Subaşı and Erkan Meriç's European escape, we are left with a lingering sense of intrigue. They have shown us that even in a world of constant surveillance, you can still find a way to hide, if you are clever enough. Erkan has left his old life behind in the 2024 ashes, and Hazal is walking beside him into the 2025 light. Whether the world forgives the timing of the breakup remains to be seen, but for now, they seem content to live in their own private European winter. Now, I turn the microphone over to you, the brilliant audience of Mr. Magazine. Who would you like to see us analyze next? Is there another secret couple you suspect is hiding in plain sight? And what do you think of Erkan's decision to move on so quickly? Let us know in the comments below. I read every single one of them. Please, do not forget to like this video if you appreciated the effort behind this script. Subscribe to Mr. Magazine to ensure you never miss the truth, and consider hitting the join button to support independent, high-quality celebrity journalism. Until the next revelation, keep your eyes on the background of those photos, and your mind on the truth. This is Mr. Magazine, signing off.